so I'm gonna leave it on for a while because I missed it. Yeah, I had a couple people reach out to me. No, you don't have to put it back on.
Hang on.
Oh, sweaty bald head. No, I've had a couple people reach out to me about how much you fuck with me on the show, and I think it's fucking hilarious. Bring it on.
I don't know why specifically I see like these sight gags. I have another one for you on this one. So
Bring it on.
It's a minor one. It's a minor
I
one.
love it. I love music class with Jimmy. I've had
That's
so
been
many
my
people.
favorite so far.
I've had so many people talk about music class with Jimmy. They're like, you're not even a musician. How the hell do you know about music?
Dude, okay, I said this before, and I won't go on wax on poetically. You can still pick up a pair of sticks right now and kick most drummers' asses right now, and you don't play regularly at all.
Not true.
That's just born talent.
Jason Bourne.
Okay. So I'll tell you guys, my number 4 for the longest time, I'm not joking, is one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm like, I gotta leave this in. This is the most obscure song, not obscure song, because everyone knows the song if you've heard it before, and it's been in a ton of movies and shit. But it's one of my favorite classical pieces of all time. It's Clair de Lune, which was written in 1890.
Wow.
Dude, that is the first song I learned to play on the clarinet.
Dude, I fucking love that song.
Clearly, they're dead.
That would have been the oldest one for sure. I thought, like, I was gonna come with something old, like
Christy just said she thinks it was the first song she learned on the flute.
nice.
Probably, yeah.
I was gonna come with like "Runaway" from Del Shannon or something older, right?
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh, I had some Nat King Cole.
Oh,
yeah.
that
See, I was thinking about Nat as well. Yep. Interesting, yeah, because we were just talking about Nat on 1977. So, but yeah, I had all these notes because I knew nothing about the guy who wrote Clair de Lune or anything. So I had all these intricate notes of like when he died and how he died, and one of my notes was, strangely enough, it never charted on the Billboard Hot 100.
That's weird.
200 years later, it might. So it's kind of funny, I did mention in the show that I did talk directly to Dink about a pick.
Cheater!
Might be
It's the only time we've ever done it. Yeah.
I was gonna say it might be the first time I really wanted to have this pick.
Yeah.
But we had a conversation. I don't know, a week or so earlier about Kevin DuBrow because his passing was an anniversary. Right?
Yeah.
November 19th, I think, is his birthday, or he passed on the 19th. I'm like, we're not going to do a Quiet Riot show, but do you want to do
metal singers
or dead metal singers or something which sparked this kind of show? Right?
Metal singers with last name DuBrow.
Absolutely. And I said, you know what? I want this pick. I'm sorry. I really want this pick because 3 people died in this band, and I really want to talk about that.
Yeah, no, that was cool. It was on my list, but you're like, I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And you're like, I'm taking it. I'm like, it's yours.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, like you guys, I was probably like you. I was just to help my brain a little because there's so many different bands. I was like, okay, I'm not going to do Rush. At some point, we're going to do a Rush song. We talk about Rush a lot. I'm not going to pick one Rush song because Neil died. I'm just, I just don't want to. So I figure, okay, how am I going to approach this, right? And that's how I was like, okay, I'll approach songs or artists we've talked about, but we haven't done a pick or it won't be. Yeah. Admittedly, will I be able to talk about Soul Asylum? Probably not, so.
I can't wait to take this fucking thing off.
Just take it off, dude. We can take it. The illusion's lost. People know.
Yeah, we're not going to do a Soul Asylum show, I don't think. Well, after Savage Garden and Roxette.
Right? Maybe it'll be an all-encompassing show. So when Dink and I were putting this show together as far as concept goes, because I came with like an early concept and he brought something and this merged into, Raise the Dead because of the Halloween show. I immediately knew that I was going to go glam because so many of those artists passed. I want to name some of the people that I had on my initial list.
Yeah.
Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah.
Well, in the Dio band, 2 people have passed. Jimmy Bain, the bass player, long-time bass player. So I was like, I should go Dio because I don't think I'm ever going to get to talk about Dio. So right up there. Steve Clark. I wanted to, but I feel
me too.
I thought about it too.
I thought about Steve right away too.
And I feel like we're going to do a Def Leppard. I know it's not yet, but it's going to be done. So I wanted to save that. I wanted to save that love for that.
My line, if we're gonna do a show of about a band or an act, is like, okay, we did Cinderella. If we did Cinderella, we can do Def Leppard. You know what I'm
Right.
Yeah,
I think Def Leppard would be more popular than
saying?
Cinderella.
Oh yeah.
The other thing, this one hurts my heart a little bit. I wrote Kiss, Eric Carr.
Yeah, Eric Carr. Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
Ace really
Gina
You
brought up
started your
Kiss.
notes
She's
before
like,
Ace died, right?
yeah, Gina brought up Kiss because she's like, well, Ace died. Well, Eric Carr died too, though. So
yeah, and I was a huge fan of Eric Carr. Jeff LaBar, Cinderella.
Yep.
Randy Castillo.
oh yeah,
Ozzy Osbourne, Randy
Yeah.
Castillo, Randy Rhodes. And
Yeah.
I wanted
I
to go
know.
there, but it's too recent from the Ozzy show.
yeah.
You know, I don't want people to have hangover from what we talk about. So I really actively try to move things around from my lists. I will weave back and forth between my silos.
Yeah.
And I had to go glam on this one.
Also, too, I just like talking about different. I don't want to talk about the same. That's why my lists aren't always Prince people. They're not, or they're just not gonna be. Just because I could, and probably more so because he's coming up on the 50th episode. I probably won't talk about him again after that for a long time. Because
How are you going to get that list of 4?
What's happening on the 50th episode?
we'll find out.
Was that a tease, if you will?
Please, if you will.
Oh, I think loose lips sink.
I almost said it during the show with the tease because
I know.
anyone watching this after show, our next episode is Brian Adams. And
What?
And Chris said something about famous Canadians, and Jimmy was Brian Adams.
Yeah, I heard it.
I'm like,
It's
you
so
fucking
funny.
Americans.
If people were to go back and watch one episode and then go
Right,
like 3 episodes back, they can totally see where our brains were going.
Right.
All right.
So it's like this episode, 3 episodes later. This episode, 3 episodes later. So I mean, that's how we record. We record, multiples at a time. So.
Right.
Like they do with the Wheel of Fortune.
When we were talking about songs that we were thinking about, I forgot I had this on my list because it's down at 9 now, but it was California Dreaming by the Mamas and the Papas.
Oh, that
yeah.
would have been a great pick.
Ham sandwiches.
Yeah.
Eating a banana live, lip syncing.
I know. I'm fucking hungry. You said something about bagels. I was like, oh, I want a bagel.
Bagel.
Christy just heated up her stir fry. It's all I can fucking smell.
Oh,
And dude, I had to set up too. When I was naming off artists, I had 60 artists listed. I was just gonna keep going.
Wow.
I had like 25.
Like a Seth MacFarlane, just keep going and going. And goes like, gee, seriously, dude. Really?
Right. I would have been like, all right, after you said Tiny Tim. I'd be like, all right, come on.
Oh, I forgot about Tiny Tim. He was a nice guy.
I was gonna because I don't know if I'll ever
Yeah,
do this because like Jimmy, you'd
You
kind
didn't hear me when you were naming off all the people. When you were naming off who had died, I'm like, Tiny Tim.
Did you really?
Did you really? I
Yeah.
didn't hear
Damn
that.
it.
No, what I was
Yeah,
going to say
fuck,
was
you heard
Jimmy, I think you have disdain for this band or you don't like them, but I was going to do a Boston song for Brad Dell
I love Boston.
because I love
I
Brad
love
Dell
Boston.
voice,
See, I'm
right?
gonna hopefully someday we'll do a Boston.
I'm hoping we can too, but I think we might have to convince Jimmy.
I would do it. I can find
do?
4 Boston songs. They will be same, but I can talk about 4 Boston.
I can do
songs.
Yacht Rock. He can do Boston.
Yeah,
Right.
no shit.
Right.
Be a team player, buddy.
I can do Madonna.
Oh no, that's a
We're
team
doing it.
2026.
Right. And that show might come up before Prince's 50. I mean,
What? What?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't looked at the list past this, so I have no idea what's coming up next.
Don't
People
worry.
put it this way: when you listen to podcasts, they generally take at least half or all of December off. We have shows going through all the entire year, so
Well, we took last December off.
Did we even know each other last December?
Yeah, we met in like October.
That's when
Oh,
the
that's right.
concept
That's right. That's
started.
right. Yeah.
It all started in November.
Yeah, happy anniversary, guys. It was last October.
2024.
All right.
That's awesome. Awesome. Great after show. Great.
Yep. I agree.
That was a great show. There was so much cool music there. It's sad that these musicians have passed, but
Yeah.
it's cool to talk about them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a legacy. You got to keep it alive. That's the only way you can keep it alive, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
You know, and again, you feel bad because you're only picking 4 songs. You feel like you want to take another 10 songs, especially for something like this, because there are seriously, it's so many unfortunate people who have passed away.
It was like dragging songs, right? Or lyrics.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, it's fucking endless. There's so many deaths.
Yeah, it is. But this is like, again, one of those open shows we did where it encompasses every genre from any time. It's like, it's almost
good.
Right.
Those are good.
So, like we said before, will my 4 be the same next time? Probably not. You know,
because we didn't have guidelines. Like I went a completely different direction. You know, like we all went our own kind of direction.
Right.
I think that's what we learned as episodes have gone on. The more episodes we do, we put our own rails on, right? So we all had different ways, 4 different ways to approach this single show that was immense, right?
Yeah,
process. A song made by anybody who's passed away, and I think with that they made it really cool.
Yeah. You know what? There was one band that I kept off the list. I just want to say this real quick. I talked about it in I think it was the 84. No, earlier, 80s maybe. There was a band that I absolutely adored and loved until I did the research for a show. And the singer passed away, and he was a real fucking dirtbag. Ozzy Osbourne's guitar player, Jakey Lee.
Yeah.
And God, it pained me to not talk about them, but it was just like, fuck, I don't want to give this guy any fucking due because he was such a dirtball.
Yeah,
it's Badlands. It's Badlands.
Yeah.
And just super groups. I think we talked about it.
Yeah, that's what we talk about, super groups. Yeah.
And it just sucks because I loved the music so much, but he's such a piece of shit that it makes me not even want to listen to those really fucking vinyl.
It's that old discussion people have. It's like, what turns you off from listening to an artist that you used to love when they've done something heinous? You know?
Yeah. What's your turning point?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's fun.
I want to love Gary Glitter.
All right.
That's enough for this show. You want? This has been the after show. We love you guys. Blah 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 blah.
Hey!
Rock and roll.
Just Ranked is researched and produced by the Just Ranked crew. Edited and mixed by Joe Burkle. Socials and marketing by DJR Media Services. Theme music by Blue Joker. If you're enjoying the show, please set your podcast app to download new episodes and help spread the word by leaving a review and tell everyone you know to listen.